Even when life feels uncertain, God's promises remain unshaken. In the quiet moments when the world feels heavy and your heart is weary, remember this one truth: you are held by a God who never lets go. This is not just a hopeful sentiment, it is the unshakable foundation upon which our faith is built. Life will inevitably bring storms. The winds of uncertainty will blow, and the rains of disappointment will fall. Sometimes the waves of grief and fear will rise so high that you can barely see the horizon. In these moments, it is easy to feel adrift, but even then, especially then, our anchor holds firm, not dropped in shifting sands of circumstance, but fastened to the very character of God, faithful, unchanging, eternally true. The world says, see, touch, control. But God offers peace not tied to what is around you, only to who He is within you. God is not a God of maybes. He is a God of certainties. His word is not a collection of suggestions. It is a treasure chest of unbreakable promises. When He speaks, worlds come into being. When He makes a promise, it is as good as done. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. Isaiah 41:10. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Read those words again, slowly. Let them sink deep. Your Father makes a personal vow to you. Consider Sarah, facing a devastating diagnosis. Fear consumed her mornings. She covered her world with Isaiah 41:10, mirror, fridge, dashboard, and spoke it aloud over every wave of fear. Circumstances hadn't changed, but her heart had. Peace replaced anxiety. He stood with her in the storm, holding her hand. Do not be afraid. Have you ever driven in thick fog? A familiar road becomes unknown. You can't see far. You slow down. You grip tighter. Trusting the road is still there. This is what uncertainty feels like. Then a fog of confusion, loss, transition rolls in, and the path disappears. You pray for clarity, a sign, just a glimpse, but hear only silence. God uses the fog to teach deeper trust, to walk by faith, not by sight. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. He knows the plans. Our part is the next step in obedience. Think of Abraham, no GPS, no itinerary, only a promise. And so he went. Step by step, God unfolds the way. Fix your eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of your faith. Pray. God, show me the next step. He will not abandon you in the fog. Life is a complex tapestry. From our side, tangled threads, loose ends, confusing knots. We see dark threads of pain and gray threads of sorrow. It makes no sense. But God, the divine weaver, sees the other side. Every thread has a purpose. He uses suffering to make redemption shine. Even knots hold grace together. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him. Romans 8:28. Think of Joseph, betrayed, enslaved, falsely accused, forgotten. Yet every painful thread was essential. The betrayal led to Egypt. The prison led to purpose. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good. A masterpiece of salvation emerged. Your story is no different. Trust the weaver. He knows what he is doing. Culture calls surrender weakness. In God's kingdom, surrender is strength. Stop striving in your power. Rely completely on His. Release your problems, plans, and pain into the Father's hands. God, I cannot fix this. I cannot heal this. I cannot control this, but I know you can. When we surrender, we open the door for His strength to become our own. Circumstances may not change instantly, but your heart will. Surrender isn't passive. Your action is now fueled by His power. Pray with faith. Love with grace. Walk with confidence. The battle belongs to the Lord. If you are tired of striving, surrender and find rest and strength. Every time God brings you through a storm, He's building a lighthouse, your testimony. Share how He held you, provided for you, gave you peace in chaos, guide others home. We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Revelation 12:11. Your story has power. It makes God's love and faithfulness tangible to a hurting world. Hope rises in others when you speak. Do not underestimate the impact of your story. Even quiet faithfulness, forgiveness, patience, simple kindness becomes a beacon. Be brave, be vulnerable. Let your light lead someone safely to shore. We've talked about His anchor, His promises, His purpose. Now, what will we do with this hope? Faith is a flame to be shared, a light for the darkest corners. Comfort as you were comforted. Small faith-filled acts can spark a wildfire of hope. Stand firm, unshaken. Share the hope, share the light, one life at a time. If this message encouraged you, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video so others can be blessed too.